So you want to homeschool, but you don't know where to start. The first thing you're going to do is go to Homeschool Legal Defense, which is hslda.org. They're going to tell you exactly how to homeschool in your state to make sure that you are within compliance with local law. I'm in Florida, so I don't really give advice on any other state because I don't know what you have to do there. Here in Florida, we sit down with a teacher once a year and they evaluate what we've done and just say, yes, the kids have advanced, I send that into the school and we're compliant for another year. Other states are different. So now that you know your laws, you got to think about curriculums. Before you do that, de-school your brain. Remember, your home is not a classroom. The world is a classroom. And you're no longer learning just between certain hours of the day. You're now living a lifestyle of learning. Which means you do not have to set up one room in your house with a bunch of desks and things on the wall that look like you're in a classroom. You can do that, but it's not mandatory. My kids do school in their beds. I have a child right here, right now. Where do you do your schoolwork?
In my bed.
In her bed. There you go. Another question. What time do you mainly do your math?
I don't know. Anytime.
Anytime. Because again, the regulation is just that you have to have it done. There are times that she does her math at 9:30 at night. There's other times when she does it first thing in the morning, and sometimes she does it at noon. I just know she does it because she does it with teaching textbooks online, and I get an email. Speaking of teaching textbooks, it's the only math that I highly recommend for everyone. They sit down, they watch a tutorial, they answer a few questions, it self-grades. It's relatively inexpensive. I get the family plan. I think it's like $200 a year. And again, like I said, I get an email, lets me know they did it, which as a working mom is really nice. If you have kids with dyscalculia, enrich that with Life of Fred math. Life of Fred is great for kids with dyscalculia. That's a hard word to say when you have your Invisalign in. Anyway, now that you have de-schooled your brain and you're really thinking outside the box, what do? It can be overwhelming the first few years, and a lot of my friends will use like an all-in-one curriculum. All-in-one curriculums come in a bunch of different shapes and sizes. I prefer the unit study all-in-one curriculums because they're a lot more delight-directed. What I mean by that is that they are not going to be a drill and kill. You're not replicating a classroom at home. Here's a list of the ones that I recommend. Feel free to screen cap. Almost all of my curriculum I get from christianbook.com, and even though it says Christian book, they do actually have a lot of secular curriculums there. Another one of my friends who chooses secular curriculums, she uses Bookshark. I don't know much about them, but I trust her. If you're short on money, go and look at the all-in-one curriculums and see what their reading curriculums are. Like, what books are they recommending? And then go get those books from the library. Nothing says you need to own them. Your first year of homeschooling, take it kind of easy. Don't try to boil the ocean. You're not going to be able to conquer it all in one day. It's also a completely new culture for you and your kids. You have to learn what their learning styles are. Google learning styles and start to figure out and investigate which way your kids are learning best. And slowly sculpt a curriculum towards them. For kids 7 and up, you really don't want to be doing school more than 2 hours a day. Until high school, and you really want to max out at 3. Unless they're dual enrolled. Then it's more. Give yourself grace and time to learn. You are equipped to educate your kids.